Hello friends and welcome back to another Hades 2 video. Today with the third part in our 24th year mini-series where we will take a look at the Moonstone Axe Zorephet. As always, I will give you a strong build that is relatively easy to use, as well as a combination of vows for the Oath of the Unseen that goes well with that. Please enjoy, and I hope this will maybe help you. I want to use for this run that we are going to do now the aspect of Thanatos. We could also use the aspect of Millenway. It hits a bit harder, it gives you a bit of extra health, so that works quite well as well. I just think that the aspect of Thanatos with the extra attack speed is easier to use. It's just that. It's easier to use, and if you get a little bit of extra attack speed from hammers or, for example, Hermes or something like that, it can get really fast, while the normal axe is a very sluggish and slow weapon. So let's use the aspect of them. Build wise, I want to go for a Poseidon and Hera combination. You could also go for Poseidon and Demeter here. I think that will also be a very good combination that you could use here. Either way, we are starting with the Vivid Sea of Poseidon as our keepsake. For the Arcana cards, I've come up with this one here. We've got our basic defensive stuff with the Wayward Sun, Titan, and Eternity. I pretty much never take those off. We got some rerolls. We don't need that many rerolls for this build here. So you could argue that you could maybe take out the Fates and get something else, or get out the Boatsman. Depends on your preferences. I do want all of the high rarity boons in this run, and we will not be using too much magic, so getting high rarity boons, even with the specific vow that will be priming our magic if we get high rarity boons, will not be too problematic. So Excellence and Divinity. Also the Queen, because we want to go for a dual boon if possible. If you don't have enough Grasp, you can throw out the Artificer. I took the Knight card. I removed the Huntress and took the Knight, just so we can get the Moon and maybe use a Hex during the run. If you don't want to do that, you can remove the Knight, get the Huntress on. Our Testaments here, our Oath. I decided to go for this one here specifically. So what do we have here? We have our regular 7-minute timer. 7 minutes I think is very good. You should be able to complete the game with 7 minutes per region. 5 minutes is relatively tough to do, in my opinion, but 7 minutes isn't too bad. Then we have the Vow of Arrogance. As I said, this will be priming a lot of our magic, but we will be using our Omega moves just here and there, so it shouldn't be too problematic if we don't have a lot of magic. Also Vow of Panic, this time with the Vow of Forsaking as well. There's no boons really that we really need and that we can't get early, because we do have some rerolls. We will get our boons that we really need early, and the other ones then we can see afterwards. Vow of Bitterness and Vow of Abandon. Never touch them for the most part. A little bit more enemies. Vow of Haunting and Vow of Wandering I always like taking, even if it's a bit annoying to have to pick up the Revenants all the time. This time I also went for the Vow of Dominance on maximum level, just because we will be hitting very hard with the axe. And this means that Vow of Rebuke is not something that you want to take. Instead we took the Vow of Dominance, which shouldn't be too bad. This will make bosses especially be quite a bit more tanky, but it should all work out, I think. Then Vow of Scars, Vow of Destitution, only with like 1 or 2 levels, and we have the Vow of Suffering, only on level 1 this time. This means we are not this reliant on getting the trusty shield of Hephaestus in order to not suffer too much from having this one. And this should be a decent build that we can use. Otherwise, I think we should be good to start, and let's head out and see what we can do here. So we are shooting for the Golden Rule dual boon, which means that we need Poseidon and Hera, and we want to definitely start out with Poseidon getting either either one of the two boons that we need as a prerequisite for that. And we don't get those. That is really, really bad, actually. I don't want to do another reroll right now. Normally I would go and say 2 rerolls here is definitely good, because you need to get either double up or Ocean's Bounty. I think for now, Fluid Gain is an okay get for us. And we don't lock any of the other boons that we want. I will refrain from using the Rarify here, though. Oh, that hurt, actually. So maybe when we get another Poseidon boon, we can use the Rarify on said boons, because having higher rarity on those will be very useful for us. So we get some extra gold, and because of that, extra damage, right? The Fluid Gain isn't bad, just so we can use our Omega moves a little bit here and there. Nice, Tula killed the one, actually. Let's transform that.
Okay.
A little bit of extra magic is not too bad, but also not great. Okay, we do know that we get Hera in this run without needing to use her keepsake. That is actually very nice. Too bad. We definitely want her Swan Strike. Because the big range that we have with these with the axe here, combined with the Swan Strike, actually makes it so that you can deal incredible amounts of damage to groups of enemies. Let's see. Swan Strike, decent rarity, that's okay. These are really not what we want, but with Ash we can get a little bit of extra health at the very least from this. So it's not a waste, I would say. Let's get this one, and it's cleared. Let's keep our other transform until we get something that's worse for us. Actually, health up, I think, is a decent get, and more important than Hera right now, because we don't have Poseidon's prerequisite already. If this was Poseidon, I would have immediately taken him, because getting his boons, I think, is most important here, because they allow you to get additional gold. And starting to stack up huge amounts of gold, if you're going for the duo here, in my opinion, is of the utmost importance, so you get the most out of it. 10 very unnecessary points of damage. Again, health up. I don't think we need the Brewer of the Sunbart here at the moment. Whoop, whoop. Oh my god. Even armored. The little bits of extra crit chance that you get with Thanatos from attacking can also be really, really nice when you do your Omega moves. Just like that. You see there were some quite big hits in that spinny combo.
Vitality.
Our HP looks good. Okay, let's go to the shop. Hopefully we'll be able to buy something useful here. Why does the game want us to get Apollo so badly? Oh my god. Let's get a quick heal. Oh, should have gotten that fishing spot over there.
Fly, come sit and rest your wings. Hello again. I never truly stop. And you should be
Something good that we can get from Arachne, maybe. Cast more damage, extra gold, or restore some health. I think the extra gold could be helpful.
made this one just for you.
Poseidon and Hera. Ooh. This could be a fantastic trial for us. We start with Poseidon.
That's my niece.
Flood control splash found. Reroll.
See how this goes.
Holy moly! Dude's being stingy. Double up. Nice. Rarify it. 30% double chance.
If you insist on.
I mean no disrespect. Ensnared.
Let's do this. We actually just got hit, so our crit chance of Thanatos got fully reset there. Which is always sad when it happens. Like that. Touch the bloodlines. Nice. I don't think she can give us the duo here now. Yeah. Bloodline, I don't think we need. Nasty comeback, engagement ring. Okay, nasty comeback can be something. With a chest, we are a little bit low on time. Actually, this one can be fantastic because this can give us extra gold. Oh. Hermes can be a fantastic thing for this build. Just as Chaos, if you get a higher rarity Chaos boon for extra gold, this can make this whole run here a lot much more incredible. Like the damage numbers that you can get with this build are actually fantastic because the damage modifier that you get from the duo boon here. Quick bug. Okay. Normal rarity, but still something. Oh, a double up worked. Nice. Top. We are getting a lot of gold, and maybe we can get another Hera or Poseidon boon. Demeter. Huh.
To be reduced.
Arctic Ring. Okay, cast inflicting freeze is not bad. 20 magic to absorb 1 instance of damage could also be nice. You know what? I'm taking the 1 instance of damage immunity, I think.
Cool.
And we're taking the hammer. There are quite a few hammers that are really good for this build. Rapid Slash is one of them. Hell Splitter is something you can also take, but it's a bit of a risk. It is a bit of a risk. I think I go for Rapid Slash right now, because it combos very, very nicely with the aspect of Thanatos that is initially faster.
I have a sense this shan't take. Now the crossed flames.
You see, we get to our last hit of the combo quite a bit faster.
Selene smite you.
And the additional attack speed there also means that it's easier for us to stack our crit chance for our Omega moves then, right? Okay, she should be throwing her Hex right now, yeah. Dodge it! Oh, thank you. I always hate when I get hit with that Hex at the very end of its duration, when you have been evading it for 5 seconds and then it hits you. One of the worst feelings ever. Oh, 2 times wrong. Sad, but now we can probably get a big hit in here. Nice. Decent. 41 seconds on the clock. We got the prerequisites for our duo. And a decent damage output for the moment. Our HP is in a decent place. Good start so far. So now what are we going to exchange all of this for? We know Hera and Poseidon are both in the game, so we don't need to go to the Iridescent Fan. I would like to get a Hex going actually now. So I'm going to take the Moonbeam. Heal up a little bit. Buy something. Spark of Ixion. That is an interesting proposition. We could get some extra gold from that. We could get extra attack damage or max HP. And it's probably a lot better than getting some ash. So let's see what Chaos has in store for us. Special more damage, 105% more gold. But we can't use attacks for 5 encounters. Ooh. I'm re-rolling actually. Attacks deal more damage, gain max HP. Fixated souls. Just a little bit of max HP. If you get something like that with the 100% extra gold on this build, that is a fantastic upgrade to get. I just don't think we can afford to not use our attacks. It's just not possible. It's a bit sad that this really strong bonus for us there is just taken out of the equation. No gold at the moment. But I think this is just the sensible choice to not go for that. Only being able to attack with magic, when quite a bit of our magic gets primed, is very dangerous. And I think it would not be a wise idea to do that, to go for that. Rolling boulder here. This is the thing with enemies from the next area spawning in. A bit of extra max life. Poseidon could give us our duo. But right now we don't have a lot of gold. So let's go to Selene actually. Okay, Selene. There are some decent options for what we can do for this build. Lunar Ray, in my opinion, is one that's really good, just because it doesn't take a lot of magic to charge up. And you can distribute the damage that it deals to enemies with Hitch from our main attack. So that would be really nice. Twilight Curse is also a decent idea. Again, because it doesn't cost a lot of magic to charge up. I think for now I want to go with the Lunar Ray.
You have it.
Have a little bit more offensive potential. And you know what? Immediately go and upgrade it. Normally we should be going for the gold.
Face me.
But I just think getting the most of our Moonbeam right now is probably not the worst of ideas. That was actually already quite helpful. So you see, one fully charged Omega attack from us here, combined with the 3 magic per second that gets automatically pumped in into our X here. So what we definitely want right now is, I think, this one here. Like that. So now if we get multiple enemies into a Hitch affected and then shot at with our Lunar Ray, all of them will deal area damage to all of them, and this will all be with the Hitch distributed among the enemies. Very strong combo. Plus 1 second of firing is nice. I guess first we will get this one here though. And we have not ready dealt extra damage. Hex gains more power, which is really nice. Let's take this, and this.
The end of the path.
Very decent upgrade for our Hex. Let's get the extra gold off this chest. We need to stack some gold right now. This sea serpent spawning over here costs us a little bit of gold. We do get 78 out of it, which is something. Let's get some magic, so we do have some to spare at the very least. Ooh.
Smite them.
And you see, like, this is actually really nice to use with the solar beam there, with the lunar beam. Oh. Forget about this little guy over here. The auto-aiming of the lunar ray is also really nice when you kill multiple enemies, one after the other. Oh, hey, Artemis.
You wretches are in for it now.
Whoop.
The hunter's mark again.
Pew 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 pew! Like, all of these have so little health. But one use of the lunar ray will just go through all of them. I didn't expect this dude to just be wiped out by Artemis, so bad use of the lunar ray for once there.
Nice.
I would really like to get the boon of Hera that upgrades her hit damage, so all of this becomes even stronger. Oh, come on. Good thing that on this encounter here the timer is not running. Otherwise we would now be getting into some problems. I think I missed one Revenant down here on the right corner. Yeah. Okay. Decentish. Max HP is okay.
Right. Appreciate the backup. Hey, Artemis.
Let's keep one more of the rewards for the rewards here. Support fire is decentish. You don't use our Omega cast. After you dash, Omega moves deal more damage. You know what? With the axe, I would normally not recommend that, but with the aspect of Thanatos and the 30% attack speed up that we have, support fire might be decent.
Very well. Got to go.
Ugh. Shop or pom? Shop or pom?
Let's do this again sometime.
Let's shop. If you are a little bit more lucky regarding the boons that you get, and you, for example, already have Ocean's Bounty as well, or some extra gold from Chaos as we were offered, it's very easy to get to 1,000, 2,000, even more gold with this build, and get lots and lots of bonus damage out of it. If you manage to get the dual boon. Nice, okay. First phase done. Our HP is a little bit low right now. I would like to have some more. Yeah, like the area damage with hitting both of these at once and Hitch dealing split damage made this so rough on them right now. Nice! Spinny, spinny, spinny! Lunar Ray, that should be it. Nice! So that's pretty much how the build is intended to work. If you could now get the extra damage as a final multiplier from the duo, that would be really nice. Otherwise, what's something that we could use here? A hammer could be good. Maybe we take the concave stone, just so next time we get a boon, we might get a little bit of extra power out of it. We could also take Transcendent Embryo and gamble a little bit. Let's take the concave stone for now. And maybe I want to heal up a little bit. Okay.
Out of here.
At the very least, we will be getting quite a bit of gold during the
here,
final
at least.
region in Tartarus.
Point.
There's always a lot of gold there, right?
To me.
And that
It's a
should
hobby.
probably help us quite a bit with amassing a little bit more wealth. A hammer and a pond. That's decent. There are still good hammers for us to get.
Flourish.
Nice. Can we transform that? We can actually.
In the name of
Ooh,
angels.
transform into the Hermes Spoon. Nitro boost. Midnight oil, greater evasion. Greater evasion would be something. Midnight oil can actually be interesting as well. If you get a hex that you don't want to use, midnight oil will make you strike even faster, which is something that can be quite hilarious. Actually think I want to reroll here because there would be something like Nimble Limbs. Attack special and cast faster 20%. Stacking all of this on top. Oh, and now we actually can use our hex a little bit more often as well. Not the best thing to get from the concave stone, but hey, it's what it is. Our attack is now so fast. Actually hilarious. And it is very, very fun to use, I tell you. If you get all of these things together, you will never have used the axe and been this nimble while doing it.
It's done.
Hammer upgrade. If we now get... Advancing Whirlwind I don't think is good for this build. Special... Channel special faster. That's really a bit sad. There would be quite a bit of other hammers that would be better for us. In my opinion, what would be really good get here would be the Dashing Heave could be really good. Psychic Whirlwind I never tried, but I expect it could be very good for this build as well. Executioner's Chop would be really good right now for us. So our final move hits 2 times for big damage. Also the Furious Whirlwind could be something that you can use here to channel the Omega attack faster and move around a little bit faster while doing it. And Health Splitter, obviously I've talked about before, is something that you can take. So I will just take the Empowering Guard maybe. Maybe we can use it to block here and there and deal a little bit more damage after that? I don't know. The thing is, to never forget picking up the Revenants. I think over here, the Remnants. One did get revived again. And now the only problem that we really have is that each and every shot that we fire doesn't deal that much damage by itself. Like every single attack that we perform, right? You know what? Again, Apollo. I don't know what the game has with this run and Apollo. But at the very least, there's a nice upgrade here to get for our Hex again. Ooh, double up on the health up. That is a really, really nice gap.
Come fight me.
And one of the reasons I like double up on this build actually, if you want to go for, if you want to have the optimal damage output, the best thing to get is Ultra's Bounty. Because it just gives you more gold, right? And it's not reliant on chances. But double up can also give you a little bit of extra magic, extra health and so on, and that alone makes this a really decent thing to get. During a hex, take less damage. Where hex is not ready. Maybe we will get another upgrade and can get the bottom upgrade there for a second of extra firing. So let's take these upgrades here. 10% less damage. And extra power per second is always a nice thing to get.
2 more to go.
Let's give this like the highest priority after the special nodes that are there, right?
I can still fight.
No double up this time.
I should be able to get out, I think.
Let's take this. So you can deal the most damage to the biggest enemy, and then all of the other ones will
Echo,
get the reflected damage of the hitch.
I can help you. Help you.
Another Centaur Heart reward. That's not bad. It's permanent compared to what Fight would give us. Extra dodge chance wouldn't be bad as well, but the Centaur Heart we have a chance to get doubled. Let's try.
Such a power.
No extra for us. That's sad. We do have a 30% chance. So that should happen from time to time. Hephaestus, Demeter, health up. Extra gold. Magic Pom. Actually, I think the 2 booms could be more helpful for us. If we had the duo already, I would say go for the extra gold. But as it is right now, nah. Okay, Hephaestus could give us something good. A bit of extra defense can never be wrong. Come on, thank you. More enemies? Question mark?
Gave you
What do we have here? Smithy Sprint, Heavy Metal. We're not using our special really, and we don't want to go for it, so Volcanic Flourish is a no-go. I think Heavy Metal might be okay.
Greater strength.
Just for some extra defense at the moment. Should not have taken that hit as well.
Illuminate my path.
Having the extra attack speed makes it so tempting to just try and go for it, you know what I mean? But don't fall into that trap.
yes.
Still think you can beat me?
Very far away.
Once we're done here,
Okay, a little bit of extra gold would be nice if we can
Focus on yourself.
get that. Two for Nemesis, 3 for us. Oh, actually almost gave that one to Nemesis. There should be more enemies, right? Too bad. I want to use the...
Foolish.
watch your spacing.
I wanted to use the Hex for a big clump of enemies if possible, but it doesn't seem that there would be one. We should really not be going for this big dude here. But I think we will be fine.
Watch it.
Always pick on the smallest enemies when you have these challenges with sliding them.
Enough.
In the name of Hades.
Because they count as kills as well, right? Weed Killer. Weed Killer could actually be interesting for us. Extra HP from foraging. If we had the spade, that would be a nice idea. I think we take the Weed Killer. We do have enough magic left that we can afford to, and this is a nice damage bonus. Laser.
There.
And the nice thing about that is that it's so quickly recharged I was really hoping that this dude wouldn't deal as much damage to us, though. It's okay. Oh, come on. Pick that up. Thank you. Double up? No double up. Extra gold in the chest. We could do... Let's do it, and then go to the shop, maybe. Okay, this was actually some decent extra gold for us. Getting higher rarities, for example, of the boon of Hermes, that gives you extra money, can make a whole lot of difference for this run. That's why we are going for the Arcana cards that give the maximum chance to have upgraded rarity on your boons.
Hear me on my authority.
We can't reroll anymore. We don't get the duo again. A bit sad. Maybe Hydraulic Might, with the 10-second extra damage, will still be good for us though. Are we saving the money? With 348 max HP, I don't think we need to buy more. Let's actually keep the money and see if we actually buy something with that in the Underworld, in the Tartarus. That's one nice thing about this build. If you don't get the duo, you still can do something with the extra gold that you will be making, right? The duo is like an idea of what you can do in order to get some extra damage. But it's not necessary. The damage output of this build is decent enough. Obviously, having another 30% final multiplier or something on top of what we are dealing here would be really, really nice. But especially our Hex, as frequently as we can use it, is dealing very, very good damage. Oh, use Death Defiance here. Another good thing is, with the amount of gold that we're getting, we probably have a good chance to be able to afford buying a Death Defiance bag at some point. Whoop. Quick dodge, quick laser. That was unnecessary damage. Come on, Cerberus. You're tired, right? Time to go to bed, big man.
You shades, leave him alone.
Woo. 2.5 minutes on the clock is decent.
Placated for the moment.
But I don't think we will be getting a lot more damage output
Return now to your master in a
through
bound.
amassing more gold. We are at 580 right now, and alone going through the Tartarus now could put us at something around 1,000 gold, I guess. I would like to heal up a little bit more now. Maybe the aromatic file could be a decent thing to use. Yeah, maybe the aromatic file isn't too bad. Upgrading, getting an upgrade now for quick buck would actually not be too shabby. Another thing that you could always do, of course, is get the gold purse and just get a bit of extra gold, right? But you know what? Let's take the aromatic file, get a little bit of extra healing from this fountain, and an upgrade for quick buck. We were lucky. Actually nice. Buy the Death Defiance back and save the rest of the money. 300 on the bank. And if we get offered a boon of Hera or Poseidon down here now, I will probably take a bit of the detour, just so we can get some extra damage going. Let's see.
They'll know I'm here.
Now with, again, 3+1 Death Defiance and 350 max HP, we are actually sitting at quite the amount of health if we can take all of this to the final boss fight. And the automatic recharge of the one Arcana card that we have is actually so nice right now. So we can use our Hex a little bit more without having to use an Omega move between every single time, right? So that's why we have that Arcana card. And I think it's a very decent pick. Don't let these guys revive. For obvious reasons, they are very tanky. Nice enough. Huh? Where are the other enemies? Oh, come on! It wasn't even the last one. And that was really stupid by me. Be hit by that. Oh my god.
3 chambers.
Hera with high rarity.
Let's
A little bit of an extra boss fight for us. But also this dude here drops quite a bit of gold. So this might be doubly good for us. To do this boss fight. You just need to break his arm and afterwards everything is golden. Oh, you see what I did there? Unnecessary dodges, getting us some extra damage input as well. But hey, yeah, this was decent, and we don't get the duo. Bridal Glow is something that we could use now, though, because we don't have 8 encounters left in the game, and getting 2 boons to Heroic Rarity is really nice. Dying Wish is a very good boon for this build as well as the... where is it? The Hereditary Bane. If you get a higher rarity Hereditary Bane and maybe even palm that once or twice, you can get it to plus 45% hit damage or something, which makes a lot of damage spread around between enemies, and that makes this combination of hitching enemies and then firing the Lunar Ray at them a lot more hilarious to use. You don't get that now, so Bridal Glow it is.
Bond.
Which is still something. We got a bit of gold out of this encounter. Let's get something from that as well.
It's me.
You risked
Mario! What? Extra damage per Death Defiance is nice. Extra damage at the start of the fight is not bad. We do have 1 extra Death Defiance from Tula, so this could be more efficient actually to use.
That I can spare.
Oh, a bit of gold over here. We are at 899 right now.
Be gone.
So yeah, we are getting close to 1,000 gold. Oh, this will be a nice Lunar Ray. Oh yeah. If we had the extra hitch efficiency, probably all of these guys would have died with the 1 hex. That would have been entirely possible. Like you see, a lot of these guys,
Go, Tula.
Took like half the HP of damage or something like that. And if we had 45% increased dispersion there, that could have just wrecked the whole place. Laser! Let's also make sure to pick up these remnants. Okay. Oh, another one over here. And that should do it, right? Yes. Counter's done. Where's the exit? Over here. Don't need the bombs. This whole build is a lot better at dealing with groups of enemies. Oh, that was not good. Just because of the big amounts of area damage that you can deal with the hitch effect. But it's very decent at dealing with single enemies as well. Especially because of the Lunar Ray. If you don't have that one, dealing with single enemies will get a little bit harder. But it's still very decent. Okay, that was that. Nice. Finish that encounter. Poseidon and Demeter. We've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and Demeter will not be that useful for us. Poseidon could give us the duo. Yeah, okay, that would be a nice damage up, but at the same time it would probably cost some time, and I don't actually think it's the best idea to do that now. It's a bit sad that we did not get the duo, but hey, okay, now if we get it, it will not do a lot for us. No, it's a duo with Demeter. It's the duo with Demeter, natural selection, and golden rule as well. Now the game is just mocking us. Natural selection is something that you can go for as an alternative when you go for Poseidon and Demeter. You will not get health and magic ups or gold anymore, but you have high rarity boons. If you get this very, very early, it's possible to use that decently. Both Poseidon and Demeter have boons themselves that will enable you to get health ups through their boons. So you don't need more health ups to this one here, like finding them as a reward. I've not tried it out, but I think it can probably be a very decent thing to do as well. For now, yeah, Ocean's Bounty, like... far too late for that now. Let's take Golden Rule.
Good.
We have 461 gold left, and I actually think not spending that gold is probably the best thing that we can do right now. Per 100 gold we get a 3% bonus damage up, so this is just a 12% bonus that we are getting right now. No questions asked. That is very, very decent. We could spend the gold to get maybe another Charon's Obol out of Charon, but I think let's take the extra bit of damage that we had granted now, right? It's not a lot, but it's a final modifier at the very, very end. It's not additive, but multiplicative, and for that it's a very, very decent bonus. Even if it doesn't sound like that.
Couldn't do it.
We do have a problem right now that we don't regenerate a lot of magic. And yeah, okay, we will get to at least a point where we can do a fully charged attack. Ah, that was not a good dodge.
Arrogant child.
Bad use of the Death Defiance that early. Whoop. Should not have gotten hit by that. There's a few more lunar rays here for some additional damage output. Okay, just get rid of the ads while we are at it. Oh, that was unnecessary damage for us. Well, we do have the reach. The reach on the Lunar Ray is actually really, really high. You have to keep that in mind.
3, 2, 1.
We do have another one right now. Yeah, this is not too far away. You can still attack him, even while standing in the safety of that spot.
You gods. Legions
Okay.
of the Golden Age, come forth.
Now watch out for the clock over there. Up! Run, 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 run! Ooh, that was a close one. It is possible that we use Hitch here to keep attacking Kronos while we at the same time get rid of the ads on the side. But we really need to watch out what we're doing here. I hate these little guys very, very much. And there he is, gone. Nice. I don't know what killed him at the end, actually. But yeah, we had a little bit of breathing room there. One more Death Defiance, which would be like 170, 180 extra life. And then 2 lost Death Defiance. So yeah, that's this build. It's very, very easy and strong to use. Obviously, this one was very, very nice, just because we got all of the attack speed upgrades. And that makes this a lot more easy to use. If you don't get those, it's still decently strong and very, very usable. I hope you will have fun trying this one out. And yeah, that's it for this one.